Why I choose to buy the Panasonic FZ 2000/2500 over the other great mirrorless cameras like the Fujifilm or the Olympus or even Panasonic. Let's talk a little bit about it. Hello everybody, my name is Attila Mate from Blue Sky Photography, and today I'd like to talk to you about the reasons why I choose the Panasonic FZ 2000/2500 over the other great mirrorless cameras like Fujifilm X-T2 or Olympus EM-1 Mark II or Panasonic G80/85 or these kind of cameras. So first of all, I think that all of you know that I love APS-C size sensors, and especially the ones with no anti-aliasing filter, because we all know that anti-aliasing filter in certain degree, it will destroy the image quality. So it will help as well in some situation, but most of the time it's useless, I would say. So I like APS-C size sensors, and the reason why I choose Panasonic FZ 2000, because just recently I had a baby photo shoot, and a newborn baby photo shoot, and I realized in this photo shoot, that how much I love this. Again, I realized, how much I love the APS-C size sensors and my lenses. And the lenses I'm talking about is the Sigma 18-35 and the Sigma 50-100 f1.8 zooms, and I have some primes as well, 1.4 primes and 2 f2 primes and these kind of things. But the best lens I would suggest and I would say at the moment is the Sigma zooms for APS-C size cameras. And I know there are some issues with the focus, and some copies of the Sigma lens has difficulty with focusing, and some of them, the 18-35, doesn't focus on the side focus points, correctly, and these kind of issues I know. And I know that some people, they don't want to mess around with it. I understand that. And if you are not ready to mess around with it, then you just don't use it, just pick something else. But I tell you something, if you succeed to set that lens up, you will just amazed about the quality of this lens. I mean, it's unbelievable, the details you get from that lens and from that APS-C size sensor, no anti-aliasing filter. And I show you a few pictures which I made just recently. Let's just to see, what I'm talking about. I want to show you the details, just one second. We get into my computer. Yeah. So we are in my computer now, and let's open up Zoner Photo Studio 18. And as you can see, here is a little baby, a newborn baby, and I made a small mistake, that I accepted to do this photo shoot in the family's home. I should not do that. Usually I don't do that, but this time I accepted, and I would not suggest for you to do that. If you have something like this, a baby photo shoot or something, just get them to go to your studio or to your place, because it will be much better, the environment. You will have your own props and everything what you need. But anyway, this photo shoot went very well. I'm very pleased with the results. And let's see just some details. I mean, you can see in this shot, the separation and the depth of field. Look at the thin depth of field over here. You can see over here. Look, it's just amazing, I tell you. And look, this is 24%. I will zoom in just to see the details. Look at this. This is like 84%. Look at this. This is 146%, 150%. Now, if you want to pixel peep a picture, you can pixel peep this one until 200%. Look at that detail. I mean, that is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at this. Look how the eye in focus, you see. Look at that. Look at the hair, it's just ridiculously good, I tell you. And I don't know I don't know which other lens could I pick, you know, to give me these details. I mean, look at this picture. Look here. I will zoom in again so you can see the, ooh, that was too much. Now, look at this. This is 167%. Look at this. I mean, this detail is unbelievable, I tell you. I mean, this picture is I don't know. You decide yourself, guys. You decide yourself. I mean, I don't think that I can get another lens with this image quality for the same amount of money. So how much I paid for this 50-100? This picture was made with the 50-100, and honestly, I'm not joking. I think that there is no other lens with this price point to be capable to provide this image quality. So, long story short, this is the Nikon D7200 and the Sigma 50-100, but why I showed you this picture and why I showed you this, just to explain to you why I choose the Panasonic FZ 2000. Well, I choose that camera because this fly is killing me, I tell you. I choose that camera because I would like to keep my Nikon gear for photography. So if I have a photo shoot or if I have something, I would like to use my Nikon gear and I would like to use my lenses, my Sigma lenses, and I cannot buy those lenses in Panasonic or I cannot buy in Fujifilm mount, you know. I can buy at the moment only in Canon and Nikon mount, and this is a problem for me because I love this lens. I simply just love this lens. I don't want to use anything else, just this lens, you know. I mean, it is very, very good. It is excellent quality. So this is one of the reasons why I choose that camera, because I still invest in my Nikon glass. You know, I will buy glass for Nikon, and probably I will keep my Nikon cameras, you know, for the photography side. And if I want video, then I will go on Panasonic until I can find the lenses I like in Panasonic or Fujifilm. I think the Olympus EM-1 Mark II is an excellent camera. I think that is one of the best mirrorless cameras ever designed. I mean, that is I can't even say anything bad about that camera. I mean, that's excellent, really excellent. But if I go and I buy now the Olympus EM-1 Mark II, that is pretty expensive, and I have to buy a lot of glass. I have to sell all my Nikon glass and I have to buy a lot of glass. If I buy the Fujifilm, I have to do the same, unfortunately. So I decided to buy the Panasonic FZ 2000, 2500 for video, because that is one of the best video cameras of 2016. And this is not arguable. I mean, with those specifications, what you get with that camera for that money, only professional cameras can do that. And I tell you something, you can argue with me until the morning, but this is unarguable. I mean, that's the truth. I mean, you get just quickly, you know, like you get 120 frames per second slow motion in 1080p. You can get cinematic 4K and Ultra HD. You can get Cine like D, Cine like V profile and V-Log L profile, optional if you want. Very high bitrate video recording in 1080p, I mean 200 megabits per second now. You can get 4.2.2 8-bit, 4.2.2 10-bit, clear HDMI output, you know. I mean, that's if you want to record with external recorder. I mean, all these kind of things are only in professional video cameras. So this, for this price point, for this 1,300 euro, this camera is one of the best for video. And that's why I decided to buy this camera over the Olympus EM-1 Mark II or over the Fujifilm X-T2. If I would not have any Nikon gear and I would like to get now just into photography or videography or both and just buy something, probably I would buy the Olympus, probably, the Olympus EM-1 Mark II. I'm hesitating a little bit between the Fujifilm X-T2 and the Olympus, but probably I would buy the Olympus. And if you don't have any gear out there and you are thinking and you are debating which one you should buy, I would say both of them, they are excellent cameras, the Fujifilm X-T2 and the Olympus EM-1 Mark II, both of them. But in the same time, because I would have a lot, I have a lot of Nikon glass, I have a lot of gear, you know, in Nikon. I don't want to sell again. I mean, I went through already with the Sony, you know, I bought all that Sony gear, and then I had to sell all the Sony gear, you know, and I lost a lot of money, tremendous amount of money I lost on that, you know, and I don't want to do that again. So I would like to get in photography to stay with Nikon, and I would like to get in videography into Panasonic, and that's the way I will do. So this is about my decision, you know, and if you don't agree with me, please share your opinion down there. If you think that I decided wrong, you know, please share your opinion, because I might be wrong. I'm only a human being, you know, I might be wrong, but I think that this is in video, in regards to video, this camera is excellent. It's flawless. I mean, it's just great, you know. So I hope that you like this video, and I hope that it was helpful to you, and I just wanted to share with you my decision, and I hope that I decided right, you know, and hopefully it will serve me, the camera, very well. So I wish you a nice week, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.